2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our featured group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
Livico won their last matchup, so I expect some spirited competition today, to say the least.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. And from the greenside rough here, getting ready to play their third. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
He's in a share of fifth position. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make four here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with the 4-iron here. And here we are with the third shot. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Nicely holed. And for par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3, to say the least. Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their third. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, this should find the short grass. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. A long par 4 this hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. Dust the sand off those shoes, get into the other bunker and splash it onto the green. Playing their 4th shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Time for the 5th shot. 3 shots off the lead. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This really looks good.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Club up. I like this play.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking great now.
It was on a good line. This is a par putt. Currently at 4 over for the day. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 7th. Wonderfully played. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
They've got this putt to tie Lydia Ko.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
You like that, didn't you? Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Left yourself an opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. And this one is for his par. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Atta boy, good shot. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
That's some good golf right there. 14 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Is that what they had in mind? Well, sometimes in the game it gives you good breaks and then you get bad ones. Unfortunately, this one's a bad one. 3 over for the day. A 7-footer right here. This one started out on a good line. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the 4-iron here. That one's headed left. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Big putt for par coming up. Tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
This lie's not great. Going with the 7. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. And that's now 5 over for the round. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Putting for a par here. I like the look of this. A bit long on that one. 4 feet to the cup. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Opting for the 6-iron. That got a little out of control, I think.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Well holed. Let's move on. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt coming up is for birdie. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop just inches away. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, that was pure. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. Is tracking.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. Sitting at 6 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. An opportunity for a birdie here. Looks good off the blade. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. So the opening round in the books. Rich, impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.